Mm. Mm. Oh. Mm. Well, hello there, my little love bug. Oh, don't look at me like that. I know you like that name. Oh, sorry, I'm just tired. That last gig was a lot, and as usual, it did not go according to plan, because it never does. Except when you're involved. The gig I did for you was remarkably simple. Of course, the second, less official gig was a little more traumatic. But enough about that. Are you doing all right? Yeah, I could see that. I mean, at least until we get your identity sorted. Then, staying in this stuffy apartment can't be all that great. I'm sorry. I wish there was more I could do for you in the meantime, but we have to be cautious. So, well, I'm glad to see that you've kept your spirits up a little. For the most part. Oh, soon, Chum. Soon. I've just got to get the appointment set up, and we'll get your identity sorted. We'll get the reconstructive surgeries that you need, and before you know it, the Ripper Duck will have you looking brand new. We'll have a new identity for you, and you'll be able to walk, or rather, I know you micros don't typically walk the streets of Night City, what with you being so tiny, but you'll be able to take that little micro bullet train, that little situation you tinies have, before you know it. And in the meantime, let's do something. I know it's not necessarily safe to go out on your own, but you won't be on your own. You'll be with me. I could use a little relaxation after today's gig. What do you say? I'll keep you safe. Nobody has to know. I know a couple of spots that are open at this hour that can accommodate us. I'd say my treat, but a lot of the expenditures lately have been on your eddies, not mine. I knew you'd like the idea. Okay. Come on, then. Let's get going. I could use a bath. Ooh. That feels much better, doesn't it? The water. The steam. I like how private it is here, you know? What do you think? This is a luxury in Night City that most can't afford. I know with your corpo salary that luxuries like this are probably pretty mundane, but for the majority, for the masses of Night City, this is far outside of the usual budget. Only top-shelf mercs like me ever get to see... to see an onsen like this. Oh, my scars. Oh, right. I'm sorry. I forgot for a moment. Living on the streets is hard, and especially for a merc and a former ganger, you accumulate. Well, I'm sorry. It's okay. Are you sure about that? Maybe this was a mistake. I'm gonna go put something on. You're sure? Okay. Well, like I was saying then, this is a luxury, and, a regular hot shower is already something that a lot of people in Night City don't get often, unfortunately. But a bath like this, well, you gotta really dish out the eddies. This is cream. And now, I suppose, we can go to a place like this more often. Now that we have your eddies. Oh, but... Well, you want to know about my scars? They're almost not worth talking about. So... I never really knew my parents. But I seem to have lost them, or they lost me, or didn't want me, maybe, but I ended up on the streets. In Haywood, from a pretty early age, and had to fend for myself. You know all those cubs that you see, wandering around on the streets with no supervision. I was one of those. And when you grow up on the streets like I did, well, this is the result. You learn to fend for yourself, and fend really does mean fend. You have to fight and scrape for everything. And I suppose me fighting with people on the streets caught the attention of the Valentinos, and I was tired of eating kibble, which was really the only thing that I could eat if I got a meal at all, most days. And, I got a little taste of the good life with the Valentinos. So I stuck with them. And the rest was history, I guess. Anyway, we don't have to talk about all of that. Let's just enjoy this. Besides, I think we should get you a little washed up, don't you think? Come here. There. You don't mind if I help you, do you? Get you all washed up. Doesn't that feel good? Ah, qué lindo. Mi chiquitín. You're such a cutie, you know that? I'm very lucky to have you. Very lucky. Very, very lucky to have you. I bet that feels good. Yeah, I can see it on your face. You can see it on that little face of yours. You're really enjoying this. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Good. Just relax. Relájate. Así es. Enjoy the water, June. My little love bug. You can pretend you don't like that name all you want. I know you do. What's that? You want to help me? You're a little too small for that, aren't you? I suppose I could let you help me, or at least try, if you really want to. You wanna get my back? It's hard for me to reach. Especially with this arm of mine. Okay. You know, this is quite nice. I could get used to this. Oh. Thank you for helping me. It's been a long time since I've had anyone care for me, you know. I don't even remember the last time Not worth talking about, I guess. But damn, does Night City look beautiful this time of night. You do feel good back there, by the way. You want to know how I became an exotic? I always felt a little out of place in my skin. Maybe I'll turn around for this if you don't mind. I think you've done a good enough job back there. So, you want to know how I became this? You already know what an exotic is, yes? So, biosculpted to have the outward appearance and, in a lot of ways, the abilities of a anthropomorphic animal. And there are many different kinds of biosculpting. I mean, I'm sure you've seen quite a number already. I don't have to explain any of this to you, I'm sure, but you also know that that is quite a number of eddies. Somewhere in the ballpark of about 60,000 eddies, more or less, for the entire stay. Well, there is a special ripper dog clinic called the zoo. And if you are like me, or my former partner Fran, then you've lived your whole life feeling not quite right in your own skin. Like, your outward appearance doesn't really represent you, you know? I've always been a wolf in here. You know what I mean? So, when I was working for the Valentinos, I saved every eddy I could. I continued to live on the street for quite some time, well beyond what I needed to. And the first chance I got, I used my pull with the Valentinos to get myself an appointment at the zoo, which is usually so overbooked that unless you can pull the right strings, you're probably not getting in. And then you have to stay for an entire month, 31 days. They do the surgeries, and then they spend those 31 days acclimating you to your new body. Oh, no, it's not just my outward appearance. I have, grafted muscle and bone lace. My jaw is a combat jaw. There are hydraulics in my jaw. I could bite right through bone. I could crunch right through bone like it were locust pepperoni from Buck a Slice. I have Sandevistan. I have a reflex coprocessor, which... A reflex coprocessor which, without getting too into it, allows me to essentially dodge bullets. Just like that. My pads can grip right into walls. I can run up walls. I mean, I have this cyber arm, but I don't really... This came after, okay? I don't want to talk about it. My eyes can see in the dark. I can see infrared. I can see UV, even. There was a lot that went into it, is all I'm saying. My claws themselves can go right through steel plating. Both hands. No, this was not a decision primarily motivated by combat, let's say. Just an added bonus. You've never actually seen me fight, have you? I guess that's true, mercifully. Um, I mostly fight with my fists, actually, and claws and teeth. Um, I don't really use weapons. Don't need them. It's cute that you're curious, but we're not talking about work, remember? We're here to relax. So let's just relax. Hey, I'm getting really hungry. I don't know about you. I could always go back home, I suppose, but I could really use some good food that wasn't made by me. Or that didn't roll out of some vending machine, you know? I know a place. If you'd like to come with me. Okay. Let's get going then, love bug. Here we are. Hare's Diner. It's my favorite spot, actually. If I've had a particularly bad, difficult gig, and I have a few eddies to scratch together, well, this is the spot that I like to go to. Oh, it's still a lot of easy beef and things that you would come to expect from Night City cuisine, but from what I understand, some of the produce that they get in is a little bit less synthetic than what you would typically get at, say, Tom's Diner. Tom's Diner, it's a diner in Watson, never mind, it's... I know you corpo types didn't, dine like the rest of us do, and I'm sorry I can't get you a cut of Wagyu beef or anything like that, but... I suppose we could make that kind of reservation some point, but I don't know. I don't. Well, I don't know that I would necessarily feel comfortable at a place like Embers or Compeki Plaza or any of those other ritzier corpo digs, but I'm glad you're warming up to, well, the street life. Anyways, like I said though, not a lot of Night Cities, not a lot of Night City natives come out here anyway. This is mostly a nomad haunt. This is more of a Badlands watering hole than anything else. Well, that's enough about that, I think. I don't know about you, love bug, but I'm kind of starved, so I think I'll order a burger. What about you? You'll just have some of mine. I think that's fair. You are awfully tiny, after all. How much could you eat? Yes. Oh, there we go. Do you want some fries? I don't know what's in them either. But they taste pretty good when they're fried up, so suppose that's all that really matters, Again, I'm sorry, Chum. I know you're used to finer foods than this, but Like I said, like I said earlier, I was raised on kibble when I was a cub. It wasn't until I started working for the Valentinos that I could really afford anything else. Oh, yeah. Food at the Coyote Cojo was particularly good. One of the few places in Night City where you can get some real good, spicy cooking. Well, June, I'm gonna dig in. I don't know about you. And, when we're done with this, well, we can just go back to the apartment and maybe cuddle a little, if you'd like that. I know I certainly would. And maybe I could, well, I think I feel a little bit more comfortable now. Taking this off. Taking off the undersuit when I sleep. Now that you have seen my scars, I don't feel quite as subconscious about them with you as I did before, so thank you. It does mean a lot. Oh, shut up, Lovebug.
No. Our search began in the prison system with people on death row.
Okay. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm certainly feeling a little more refreshed. Got a nice bath. Some nice hot food. It was a nice night, and I'm glad we could get you out of this stuffy apartment. I'm glad. I know that things have been hard with your recovery. I'm sorry. I wish there was more I could do. You really are. So cute. So cute. Is there anything you would like to do before we turn in for the night? We could watch something, or see what's on the holo, maybe, or... What? So let me see if I understand this right. You want to rub my paws. Why? Is that so? Oh, I don't see why not. But don't strain yourself, okay? You still have healing to do. And I wouldn't want you to open anything or delay your future surgeries. Okay. Okay. Well, get to it then. Oh, that does feel good. Hmm. Oh my. That does feel good. I might have to ask you to make this a more regular thing. Oh. What a lovely little love bug. Oh, I love you. I really do. I can say that now, I think. That I love you. For all the ugliness, the corporatizing, the violence and suffering that Night City has to offer. You're a light in that darkness. And I'm very lucky to have you. Oh. That is quite lovely. I must admit, my paws were a little sore. The work I do is very demanding on them. This is nice, though. Oh, just being my little Choomba, my little love bug. You look so cute down there. Oh, I don't ever want you to stop, but I can feel myself drifting off, cutie, and, well, it's not all that safe for you down there, let's be honest. I mean, I saw the shape that you were in after your last encounter with Paws. Why don't you snuggle with me, Okay. Come here. Good night, my little love bug. I love you.